What's up with y'all, man? Welcome back to the PSN Commands Network, also on the Protest Sports Network. Your boy Tony K. Tap. We're back with another video. If I get to it, go to God for God. I will not be rapping right now. I hope God's open doors and pay way for all the people in the doors. And pretty much today's video, gonna try to find a quick verse a day for you guys. So I'll be kind of be unprepared when it comes to this part of the video. But yeah, I'm gonna find something. I'm going to find something. Okay, so this is James 1, verse 12. It states, Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love him. So, um, also 13 too. When tempted, no one should say, God is tempting me. For God cannot be tempted by evil, nor he tempts anyone. So, um, God never tempts you with evil, first and foremost. That's the devil. The devil always tempts you with evil. Secondly, people that are blessed are people that persevere through the test that God gives them. It could be a loss of a family member. It could be a test of your faith to him. It could be losing everything, like losing your family, friends. You're alone, and now you're a lone wolf. It's just you and God. It's no one else. It could be a lot of things that you have to be tested, and those tests test your faith. And he's like, and God's like, hey, you believe in me? I'm gonna find out. And they find out. Or the test could be abundance of blessing. You could be rich. All this money, all this fame, and you ain't sell your soul for it, all that. But the question is, do you remain faithful, or do you let that fame or that notoriety and all that stuff get to your head and you think you're on your own God? You know what I'm saying? So those things can always those things can all be tests for your faith in the Lord. So I know I'm rambling a little too hard, but if you want to skip to the 2:10 mark, we'll get right into today's content. So, Washington Commanders position talk post draft is another episode for you guys. I did quarterback last week. This one's on the running back position for the Washington Commanders. I think I'm going to keep 4 running backs on the roster. I'll give you those names and why I think they're going to make the team and the impact that they will have this year. So let's start with the guys I think are going to make the roster. First and foremost, our RB1 is Brian Robinson Jr. I know a lot of people are trying to pencil Austin Eckler as running back 1. Austin Eckler is not the same Austin Eckler in his prime with the Chargers. I think he's still a very productive back. I like Austin Eckler. I'm a big Austin Eckler fan. I want to trade for him a couple years ago while he was still getting 17 touchdowns on people. But it's not the same guy. It's not the same Austin Eckler. So if you think you're getting that guy, you're crazy. But Austin Eckler is still a very, 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 very good complimentary back. And I do believe he will be a compliment to Brian Robinson Jr.'s Thunder and as his Lightning. So my fault. Hold on a second. My apologies about that. I got a little stuffed up. But yeah, so I believe that RB1 will be Brian Robinson. Even I think the RB2 will be Austin Eckler. But I do think that the carries might be 60-40 Brian Robinson's way. But I do think that Austin Eckler will get a fair share of touches. A lot more in the passing game than the running game for me for Austin Eckler. I think he's still a great pass catching back. So I do think that's his role will be kind of like not necessarily just a third down back, but a complement to Brian Robinson's thunder. Next, I do think the next running back that's going to make the roster will be a. That's interesting because after those two, it's kind of a crapshoot, right? Yeah, you like Chris Rodriguez Jr. I like Chris Rodriguez Jr. as well, but we didn't draft the running back. I was surprised we didn't, but it's a lot of guys that can make this team, I believe. But I think at the end of the day, actually, I think we're going to keep 3 backs. That's how I think about it. I think that third guy will be Chris Rodriguez Jr. I think we're going to keep 3 backs. I think those are the 3 backs we're going to keep on the roster. And uh, think in order for Chris Rodriguez to really pencil himself on this roster, he's got to do a lot of things, especially as special teams player, who's going to play really well on special teams. I think also he want to bring things in the passing game as well as a rusher. He's going to do some above average things. He can't just be average. When you're average back, I think he's not going to make the team. He's only a 6th-round pick for a year ago, so it's not like you're cutting a guy that they drafted in the 4th round, something like that, from a year ago. So keep that in mind for Chris Rodriguez. I think he'll make the team, But if a running back does emerge that is better, I think that person will make the team. So we're going to keep three backs. Those are three backs. I think the impact these guys are going to bring. I think Ryan Robinson's a 1,000-yard back this year. I'll start with that. I do think he's going to get over 225 carries. He'll have over 1,000 yards. I think he'll have about 25 catches. Yeah, 25 catches for about another 250 yards, something like that. So I think he'll have a total of 1,300 yards this year. All scrimmage for Brian Robinson. I think that Austin Eckler is going to chip in another 500, 600 yards of all scrimmage yards as well. So you have a total of 1,900 yards. And I think that, between the 16 games, Chris Rodriguez has 100 yards rushing. So I think that this combined running back room will have a total of 2,000 scrimmage yards between the three running backs. 100 for Chris Rodriguez, 600 for I'm gonna say 700 for Austin Eckler. No, 600. 600 right. 600 right. 600 for Austin Eckler, and I think that Brian Robinson will have 1,300 all scrimmage yards with all said and done for the Washington Commanders. I think this running back room is very underrated. I think it's solid. I think all these players do things very well. Brian Robinson's your thunder. He's your tough yardage guy, running people over. He's more nimble than you think he is. He's more athletic than you think he is, and he can he's faster than you think he is. So I love that as our starting running back. And then with Austin Eckler, he's a great pass catching back. I think he's gonna be great out the backfield. Still can bring some explosion as a pass catcher. As a runner, not so much. I didn't see the explosion last year. I saw a couple of flashes of that explosion, but it's not consistent, which I think that's why he's not a RB1 in this league anymore. He's more of a high-end RB2, but I think he's a really good RB2, like one of the best RB2s in the league. Like Austin Eckler is really good at complementary back to whoever is your starting running back. So I love that for Austin. Welcome Austin to DC. I'm excited for him. I'm excited to see what Brian Robinson can do with him. And then, a little sprinkle Chris Rodriguez Jr., maybe in a short yard situation, or maybe in the red zone, or these other two guys are pretty tired. He can come in and give you a carry or two here and there just to keep us afloat while those guys are resting. So that I think that's huge. I love this running back room. I thought we keep four backs. I don't feel on keep four. I know we got an undrafted running back. I don't think he's going to make the team, but I think we're going to kind of cut fat elsewhere. I think that elsewhere is running back in order to maybe keep extra corner or extra receiver. We'll talk about wide receivers next as well, but I think these are the three running backs going to make the roster. I think we'll have a couple of running backs on the practice squad just in case of when these guys, knock on wood, get hurt. You can call one of these guys up and they can produce for you and bring some in the run game. But that's gonna do it for today's video. That's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Like, comment, subscribe to the PSN Commanders Network. Also subscribe to the Life of Tone channel for vlogs, reaction videos, as well as story times if you're interested in that content. I might split the lot channel into 3 different branches very soon. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the channel yet, but it might just be strictly a vlog channel. But right now, I'm uploading all those 3 type of videos on the channel right now. So if you want to check that stuff out, you can go ahead and do so. Until then, you guys be easy, be safe, stay healthy. Have a great day. Comment your thoughts on this video. What running back you think are going to make the team? Is there a sleeper that I don't know about? Please comment down below. And you guys have a great one, man. I'll catch you on the next one. Till next time, peace, love, and blessings to y'all. Stay blessed.